I'm Chris, this is Miller Plays. We are doing the world's best youth setup challenge where we're with Valencians over in France. In the first season, we had the objective to get promoted. We did that. Second season, we had to stay up. We did that. This is now the third season. We're coming up to our cut-off. It's at the end of this season. That's it. No more overage players. And to be fair, we've only really signed one, I think, because I was so frustrated with the goalkeeper. And the guy we've got is great. Unfortunately, this team's interested in him, so who knows. But more importantly, let's get to see where we are now in this third season. And this is where we are. We're sitting top of the table. We have lost just the one game this season. That, I believe, was against Bordeaux, who at the time were flying, but it seems like they've just dropped off. And after that, yes, we've ground out some results. Yes, our goal difference is good, but not great. And we're doing all right. So if we have a look at the schedule, we can see that Bordeaux defeat. After that, we drew with Saint-Etienne. Had a decent run before drawing with far in the last game. So Rodez were top of the league at the time. Laval were right up there, and we really played well there. Clermont, it was quite a game. It was close. Half time we brought on Kylian Kouakou, and he scored a second half hat-trick. So all very good there. So today we're going to be showing you the two home games, Grenoble and Toulouse. Toulouse haven't started the season well. They're second mid-table, but they are still a decent side. They were relegated, and they are 1-91 on with the bookies to actually get that promotion. Ourselves, we have a 50-1 shot. We are sat in 14th. Our best player currently is our keeper and Aru, and then Julien Masson. So, and no one anywhere near the best 11. So it is a bit frustrating with that. But let's have a look at our transfers, and we have brought in a few players, as you can see. Oh, I was nosing here. We haven't brought in that many players. So the last episode, I believe Danny Cano was here, and we've also brought in a young right back. René Elvius. He was let go by Bromby, a free agent, appeared on my scout report, and at 2.5 stars with potentially 5-star potential at 17, it was a no-brainer. But we had to compete with a number of other clubs, which is why he's on quite a whack. $2,500 a week. I did increase that transfer contract offer 2 or 3 times just to make sure when other clubs came in. He's come in. He hasn't done too badly. It's inflated, that 704, because in one game he did get a assist, which pushed him up to a 7.8 for that one. But he's had 6 games, 4 starts. He hasn't done too badly, so we are happy with him. Injury-wise, we are almost back to full fitness. Tanguy Leinard should be back very soon. He's torn knee ligaments. He's been out for 3 months. He's almost back. He's going to compete with our new boy. So we've got 2 decent right backs, although potentially Leinard is right up to his potential. Although the coach still says he could improve a lot. So we're quite happy there. The other players like Lucas Robb, who came in, has yet to make an appearance. Skapitis, I think he's been on the bench once, but that's about it. Hussein Kamara, there we go, 1 game, 1 start, 1 sub appearance. And Mathunzi, they can't be for the first team, I'm fairly certain. Yeah, or for the second 11. So yeah, he's not really featured. Danny Cano obviously has. He's 18. Unfortunately, he's coming up to potentially his window, so we'll see. We did make 1 sale just after the transfer deadline. This guy, Sakalu Niakate, a central defender, 5'11" central defender. He wasn't great. We sold him to Amen's. We've got 195,000 for him, and we're quite happy that he's left. He only had 3 stars of potential, so what about if he can do 2.5? So all in all, not too bad there. Sufain Budra, an enigma really. He's gone out on loan to Cornicow. They're paying some of his wages and a 2.4k loan fee, so that's £275 a month. So all in all, things are going pretty well, and with that, we can see they're just about to offer me a new contract. So I started the last one back end of 24. We're now sort of back towards the back end of 25, and we're currently on £3,500 a week. So we did have a nice pay bump with the last one. So let's see what they're going to offer this time. Another little jump. They want us to sign players under the age of 20, which we always do. Develop players using the club's youth system. That is the whole challenge, and that is what we want. Play defensively solid football. I'm not too happy with that, but that's the way we're playing at the moment. We will change it as the players get better. And then we want to work with the wage budget. That's easy because we've got young players. We're not bringing in superstars, and therefore 120 grand a week is never end. Well, I suppose it can get higher and higher as the players develop, but at the moment we're well clear of that. We've got a large transfer budget which we can slot into wage budget should we need it, and we're not looking at that. So the 5-year plan in the current season, my contract expires. We are getting improved training facilities. I'm trying to push the youth, but the board aren't having any of it currently. Right, top division wage rise. Yeah, let's put that up. I'm that confident we can have a 50% pay cut. How about that? There we go, £4,500, another grand a week. Thank you very much. All things are going well. Right, we'll now meet up for the Grenoble game and see how we get on there. Here we go then. Our team is Ander Ruingol and Tim, Kaisander, Carno and Bass making up the back four. Boissier sits in front with Masson and Desir in front of him. Bandama is on the left. Butatua is on the right, and Kuaku is our striker. Whatever his name is. What I really need is someone bidding 10 million for him so we can clear him out, and I won't have to pronounce his name again. Amen. Right, here we go then. Let's get the game kicked off and see how we do against second place Grenoble. Kuaku has picked up an early booking. The highlights are streaming in this game. We can see that, we've had a shot. It's a 0.01 XG. The first highlight. Bass to Tim. And Tim back to Bass. Bass centres for Desir, who finds Bandama, whose shot is over the top. Right, we'll throw a little bit of encouragement because, quite frankly, there we go. Amen now. He's down the right. What can he do? He's strolled forward, found Boissier, who is our defensive midfielder. He passes the ball to Desir, who has spanked in a couple of goals in one game and is potentially offside here. It's just strange that Boissier was so far forward. Yeah, we've probably had 2 players offside, 3 players offside. So it's a XG field first half here, look. 0.17 against 0.2. Get in there. Yes, lots of players not playing particularly well, but Colin Dorigo. Here we go. Desir, who is getting better and better. He stole the ball and then had the ball stolen over him. Long ball over the top. Bang. That is proper footballer. Hoof the ball to an offside player. It doesn't count. That's a great ball from Rigo. Look, unfortunately, the guy was still running back before turning around like a tanker. Well, he didn't. To be fair, he didn't turn around like a tanker. My defenders probably did. Let's dig in and see what we get. Kuaku with a 6-4 and Amen on the right with a 6-5. Probably our first two to be hooked. Unless any, oh mind you, Bandama is just back from injury and not playing particularly well. And we're a goal down, so I haven't got 3 forwards I can bring on. So I can do this. So De Horta comes on from Bandama. Vasco's there. El Amri comes on for him. Diana for our boy there. That's the first wave of changes. We're actually going to go positive now. We're going to fire them up. Let's see if they can kick into life. It's not Bass's best position as a winger. It's somebody who can do it. But yes, we may have to look to go slightly more attacking on the bench. We're losing. We'll get Rulello on and our boy, whatever his name is, Rakui. And after a decent start to the season, we're about to suffer our second loss. Let's go very attacking. Too late to shout, and yeah, disappointing. Quite right too. It's disappointing. Grenoble jump over. We dropped a second. Not good at all. Right, we'll see you for Toulouse. Okay, we have had an injury to Ander Aru. He's out for 4 or 5 weeks, so Ruelu is our goalkeeper. Leinard is finally fit, so he comes in at right back with Kai Sander and Tim making up the centre backs, and Bongert is our left back. Boissier, Masson and Degier are our 3 in midfield. Bandama, Amen on the wings, and Diana, our 16-year-old homegrown French striker, is our main man today. He has certainly come on. He's still only got the 2 goals, which he got in 1 game, and that is our biggest frustration, the ability to score goals or not score goals. And as you can see, we've drawn, lost and drawn. We did draw against Caen. That was the first game Aru missed, so it wasn't too bad. So, and we've also changed to a positive mentality, so we'll see what happens. We'll probably get beat today. It's not the end of the world if we do. We just need to finish sort of mid-table. That was what we were set to, and Ruello makes a decent save to start the game. Unfortunately, Tim has lost some of his ability, so he's now just a 3-star first centre-back. He can play right-back at a higher level, but that's as an inverted right-back. So we are starting to see the slide of Tim. He's in for his experience, really. Kai Sander there. He's getting better and better. He's a 4-star player. He's still got potential. And we've still got a promise to sell him if someone bids 8.75 million. The promise expired at the end of the last window. It's now been extended to the next window. Hopefully that'll be the end of it. No one bids for him, and we get to keep him for a while longer. Perhaps give him a new contract at that point. Something we'll do with Power, and then we've probably sold him because somebody offered some decent money for him. Here's Bandama now. Gilbert Bandama, our left winger, the Cameroonian. What can he do? He puts in a horrible cross. Here's Amen, he puts it up. Centres, and Degier has been hacked down. And penalty takers has been an issue. We want Vienna, really, don't we? As our number 1 penalty taker. Give him a chance. Trouble is, we haven't got a great deal of penalty takers. Right, let's just confirm that. And now it doesn't get given, I bet. Din, 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 din. Penalty has been awarded. The youngster. Can he get his 3rd of the season? He can. Slots home comfortably. Adrien Diena. His 6.5 rating is suddenly going to jump to 7, and there it is. Masson with the long throw to Kaisander. All the way back to Leinard, who finds Kaisander again. They knock it between themselves. This is a highlight. What is going on? Leinard puts a decent win towards the near post, and it's a counter-attack and the equaliser. You wonder why such a terrible throw-in was a highlight, and that's why. Toulouse get the equaliser just before half-time. And Bandama and Amen are not playing particularly well today. Amen's been booked, so he can come off. We'll just make the one change so far. It's Leinard's first game, so we don't really want to be pushing him too hard. So our boy Kano can come in there. Bandama just not playing well, so Gutera is in. Let's go. No, we'll just leave it like that. See if we can get anything out of this game. I'm not feeling confident. That's how big a miss the keeper is. We need to get these young keepers some game time and some stars. Right, Baptiste can come from Boissier, Kouakou can come from Diana. That's our last two changes. Hopefully we can get something there. We'll give some encouragement. We certainly haven't been outplayed. Against Caen, for instance, we dominated the game, just not scoring the goals. And with a 16-year-old, and is Kouakou now 18 or 19? Not 17 still. I think he's 18, so that is our issue. Just getting the experience at the striker. We have a look at Kouakou. Where is it? Squad. He's on the bench. He's 18, so he's improving massively. Yes, attributes are going up all the time. Our coaches are pushing him. He did have a bit of a rocky patch between August and September, but he's picked back up again. It's now just a case of at some point he's going to click into gear and start scoring the goals. Right, we have done one bit of transfer business. We're bringing in Paulo Guerreiro. He's a Belgian 6'3" inches, 6'2" not that long ago. Centre back, so he's joining us once the window opens. So we'll probably come back around about then, unless there's some really exciting games down here. And at the moment, I can't see anything particularly exciting that's jumping out. So we'll probably see you back in January.